A sport created by accident, played in backyards, is now taking over the world. But how did pickleball go from a simple family game to one of the fastest growing sports on the planet? Before we continue with the video and my further explanation about pickleball, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and help me out. Thank you very much in advance. Okay, let's continue. We've all seen it. Those vibrant courts, the distinctive thwack of the paddle, the endless smiles. Pickleball isn't just a sport, it's a cultural phenomenon sweeping the globe. But its explosive rise today hides a far humbler, almost unbelievable origin story. Today on Origins of the Game, we're going to peel back the layers of this fascinating sport, from its spontaneous invention on a quiet summer day to its current reign as the world's fastest growing game. Get ready to discover how boredom, a few random sports items, and a whole lot of ingenuity birthed a revolution. To truly understand pickleball, we have to travel back in time, not to some grand stadium or a meticulously planned sports laboratory, but to a quiet summer day in 1965 on Bainbridge Island, Washington. Imagine this. Joel Pritchard, a congressman, and his friend Bill Bell had just returned from a round of golf, only to find their families bored and restless. The kids were complaining and the adults were looking for something to do. The badminton court was set up, but there were no badminton rackets. What they did have, however, were some ping pong paddles, a perforated plastic ball, and a net that was a bit too high for a tennis ball, but too low for a full game of badminton. What happened next wasn't a stroke of genius, but a moment of practical improvisation. They lowered the badminton net to 36 inches, grabbed the ping pong paddles, and started hitting the plastic ball. The goal was simple: entertain the kids. There were no rules, no complex strategies, just pure, unadulterated play. Over the next few days, another friend, Barney McCallum, joined in, and the trio began refining their impromptu game. They started creating basic rules, adapting from badminton and tennis, always with one core principle in mind. Keep it fun, keep it simple, and make it accessible for everyone, regardless of age or athletic ability. This wasn't about creating the next Olympic sport. It was about solving a simple problem: summer afternoon boredom. And in that pursuit of casual fun, they stumbled upon something extraordinary. The simplicity wasn't a flaw. It was its greatest strength, a welcoming embrace to anyone who wanted to pick up a paddle. What began as a summer distraction quickly took on a life of its own. As more friends and neighbors discovered the game, the informal rules needed to become a bit more concrete. This period was crucial because it's where pickleball started to carve out its own distinct identity, moving beyond a mere mashup of other sports. The initial improvisations laid the groundwork. The court, for example, remained small, 20 feet by 44 feet, the size of a badminton court. This smaller footprint meant less running, making it easier for people of all ages to participate without getting exhausted. The net height settled at 36 inches at the sidelines and 34 inches in the middle, a crucial dimension that forces a softer game, emphasizing dinks and drops over powerful slams. Then came the paddle and the ball. Early on, they experimented with various balls, but the plastic wiffle ball proved ideal. It was slower than a tennis ball, lighter than a baseball, and its limited bounce meant rallies lasted longer, creating more engaging play. As for paddles, those first ping pong paddles quickly gave way to slightly larger, custom-made wooden paddles, crafted in McCallum's garage. These larger paddles offered a bigger sweet spot and more control, further cementing the game's unique feel. This wasn't just about making things uniform, it was about intentionally designing a game that balanced strategy with accessibility. The non-volley zone, famously known as the kitchen, was introduced to prevent players from dominating at the net with powerful overhead slams, forcing them to stay back and engage in more strategic, softer play. This rule alone is a game changer, making precision and finesse just as important as power, and creating exciting close-to-the-net battles. Pickleball wasn't trying to be mini tennis or super badminton. It was deliberately crafting its own identity, focused on approachability, strategic dinks, and lively rallies, setting it apart from its racket sport cousins. It was becoming clear that this wasn't just a fad, it was a thoughtfully developed activity with unique characteristics that would soon capture hearts far beyond Bainbridge Island. So why does pickleball grab people and refuse to let go? What is this magical ingredient that turns casual players into lifelong enthusiasts and sparks a global phenomenon from such humble beginnings? The answer lies in a brilliant combination of factors that make it uniquely addictive. First, it's deceptively simple to pick up. You can walk onto a court with little to no experience, learn the basic rules in 10 minutes, and be hitting rallies within an hour. This low barrier to entry is huge. Unlike tennis, where mastering the serve can take months, or golf, which demands hours of dedicated practice, pickleball offers immediate gratification. You can have fun from your very first game. But here's the kicker. It's easy to learn, but incredibly hard to master. The subtle nuances of the dink, the precise placement of a serve, the strategic court positioning. These elements provide an endless pathway for improvement, keeping players engaged and challenged for years. Then there's the accessibility factor. Because the court is smaller and the ball moves slower, it's less physically demanding than many other sports. This means it truly is a sport for all ages. Kids can play alongside their grandparents, serious athletes can compete against casual enthusiasts, and everyone can find a level that suits them. This intergenerational appeal is almost unheard of in modern sports, fostering a unique community spirit. And speaking of community, pickleball is inherently social. The smaller court means players are closer together, leading to more chatter, more laughter, and more connections. You're not just playing a game, you're engaging in a lively social event. It's common to rotate partners, allowing you to meet new people and build friendships with every game. This social lubricant, combined with its fast-paced, engaging rallies, creates an environment that is both competitive and welcoming. You can go for intense strategic battles or just have a relaxed, fun hit-around. This dual nature ensures that pickleball caters to a wide spectrum of desires, creating a loyal and ever-growing fan base. It's this potent cocktail of ease, challenge, accessibility, and camaraderie that makes pickleball not just a game, but a truly addictive experience. Pickleball had its quiet, steady growth for decades, a beloved secret among those who discovered it. But suddenly, in the last few years, it's not just growing, it's exploding. We're talking exponential growth, making it the fastest growing sport in America and rapidly expanding across the globe. So what changed? Why is this boom happening now, not decades ago? Part of it is pure visibility. Step onto any public park or community center, and you're likely to see packed pickleball courts. The sheer number of people playing creates a buzz, drawing in curious onlookers who then want to try it themselves. Social media has played a massive role too. Short, exciting clips of pickleball rallies, surprising dinks, and celebratory moments go viral, showcasing the game's energy and fun to millions who might never have seen it otherwise. Celebrities and athletes, from LeBron James to Tom Brady, are not just playing it. They're investing in professional teams and leagues, lending immense credibility and a spotlight that traditional sports channels might ignore. This celebrity endorsement acts like a supercharger, pushing pickleball into mainstream consciousness. But there are deeper currents at play. The pandemic ironically became an unexpected catalyst. People were looking for outdoor activities that were social yet still offered a safe distance. Pickleball, with its smaller court and 2-on-2 format, fit the bill perfectly. It provided an escape, a way to connect, and a much-needed dose of fun during isolating times. The rise of flexible work schedules also means more people have time during the day to play, further fueling the growth. Beyond that, pickleball offers a unique blend that modern society craves, an active lifestyle that isn't punishingly intense. It's a fantastic workout, improving agility, reflexes, and coordination, without the high impact or physical demands that might deter people from other sports as they age. It strikes a perfect balance between staying fit and having a genuinely good time, making it incredibly appealing across demographics. This confluence of factors, increased visibility, celebrity embrace, social media amplification, and societal shifts, has transformed pickleball from a beloved niche sport into an unstoppable global phenomenon, proving that sometimes the stars align for even the most unlikely of games. What started as a simple backyard solution to boredom has evolved into a full-fledged cultural force. Pickleball today is far more than just a trend. It's redefining what a sport can be, challenging traditional notions of athleticism, and creating new communities across the world. From local park courts to professional stadiums, the game's footprint is expanding rapidly. There are now dedicated pickleball facilities being built, major corporations sponsoring tournaments, and professional leagues with prize money that would have been unimaginable just a few years ago. It's even being discussed for potential Olympic inclusion, a testament to its global reach and growing legitimacy. This explosion isn't just about numbers, it's about impact. Pickleball is bringing people together, fostering intergenerational connections, and providing an accessible form of physical activity for millions. It's proving that you don't need to be a superhuman athlete to enjoy competitive, engaging sports. Looking to the future, the sky's the limit. Pickleball's intrinsic qualities, its accessibility, social nature, and addictive gameplay mean it has robust staying power. It's not a fleeting interest, it's a fundamental shift in how people want to engage with sports and recreation. As the sport continues to mature, we'll see innovations in paddle technology, sophisticated coaching techniques, and ever-growing global participation. It stands as a powerful example of how a game born from pure improvisation and a desire for simple fun can capture the imagination of the world. It's a testament to the idea that sometimes the most enduring and impactful creations come from the most unexpected places. Pickleball proves that the biggest sports don't always start in stadiums. Sometimes they start in a backyard,